Let's see. Tomes and scrolls. Still wants me to visit that place.
Just because you know who.
Honeydew potion wants keeping away from today's young.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want, when you want. Let's have a look.
This is interesting.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory. It does not seem like you have enough.
No, I ain't got enough for any of these.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Okay. Okay, Ollivanders, where's that?
First they're teaching them.
I wish I... Merlin, blooming beard. Not again. I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing.
It kind of looks old looking when you put it like that.
Curious indeed.
Even if you do go with gray, what gray comes that gray it got?
How intriguing. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Okay. Oh, no path.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Sure.
A wise decision. Thank you. Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Yeah, that won't work.
wise decision. Thank you.
I'm just taking the time to read every one of them.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
I don't see why everyone has their wandering thoughts about the dog.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
I knew he was gonna attack me first.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually. Leviosa! What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done! That's right, you lumbering lad. He's faltering. A few more hits should do the job. Springer!
Well, got another trophy. Probably was the purchase.
A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Okay.
Oh, hello there. A moment, if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Okay, what exactly does he want? I'm just taking a while to look around this area, that's all.
Protego!
So, doesn't really respond to you unless you get close to him, I think. I don't know. Let me see. Go out this way instead. Cause he... Why I got flying books?
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
I guess I'm supposed to be up there. This gotta be this thing. They glow white. Some image on. Well, that might be one option. Question is how to use it. Seem like they got different cats in this game too. That was a whole lot different than the one I just rubbed. And that won't repair it.
Revelio.
See what I need one of those things that has to do with repair. This might do the trick. It says it's good with solving puzzles, so I suppose this will work.
Levioso. Accio.
Well, that thing's in the way.
Levioso.
And it's like 7 of them. But if it ain't that one, which one could it be? I need one spell that'll work, but I don't know which one. That is the problem.
Leviosa, Accio, Lumos, Reparo.
That'll work, I think. Yeah,
They
that's
can
the
do
one.
more damage. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Alright, now that I know how to repair it, getting the rest of them should be easy.
Reparo. Reparo.
It do take a while to get used to the hang of this game.
There, good as new.
Okay, that was 5 out of 7. Where's the other 2?
Reparo.
Alright then.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Okay, what razor is he talking about? This is actually what I wanted to do earlier.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Culture coat. And the mask kind of look evil. That one's rank 1. It's a scarf. I do have a couple of scars myself. And just trying to decide what hat. Just give me a minute. They're both one and the same. And then finally, okay, I already did that whole purchase thing, which is why it should be going through by now. And I only got 95. I don't think I got enough for any of the other ones, but that was like literally the only one that would let me get. But all the other ones look interesting as well. I just wanted to take time to look at them.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined. You're most welcome to
me
peruse
look
my
at that.
shop
I wasn't
at
done with
your
that.
leisure.
I think they actually wanted me to do that, to be honest. But I don't know. I'll keep it for now and then I'll think about selling it. The rest of them I probably don't even got enough for, so I'm not gonna bother for them. Which I don't, because of
I
it.
suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. Hello there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything.
Complexion, whatever it is, we all want to know your...
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle. I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Arlo.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Well, if it'll let me. Crap. Give me 1 second here. Let me do that is. So many places, though. Good fast travel. I don't really see anything about the common room, that is. That's the weird part. It's the Liberty Annex. Yeah, none of these say anything about that other thing. Everything except for the word common room. Here will let me fast travel or no? That is. Well, I could if it would let me go.
Revelio.
It's not gonna let me go. I gotta figure out another way through it. Should let you walk past her. But apparently it doesn't. Yeah. It's not letting me go through here.
Accio! Lumos.
For some reason I do not know. Need to be able to fast travel out of it, but I can't. At least not right now anyway. They ain't even let me move anywhere. Like I said, I only got 2 quests out of all of them.
Protego! Revelio.
A lot of these spells are locked.
Protego!
They won't let you walk out of here. That's the thing. Okay, did it do it? That should have worked. Yeah, I can't I can't figure this part out right now. Having trouble with that. That's what I'm trying to do. It's the same scenario each time.
Protego!
See, it won't let you make any type of movements, that's the problem. And I can't figure out why. It's not giving me any good ideas here.
Lumos. Accio. Levioso.
Yeah, I'll just have to figure this out because it's not letting me move anywhere right now. gonna take me a while to figure it out. Okay, that's where it's currently located. Where is... It doesn't let you fast travel. And it doesn't let you walk out of here. So what am I missing? That's what I'm trying to figure out. No, I don't want to wait. Let's travel. Before it wasn't allowing me to do it. I was trying to figure out why. Alright, let's see if we can do this again. Hold up. You know how it is. Just takes time to figure things out. Alright, he's gonna be this way, seems like. So I suppose we can get there from going down this way. Let's go up this way. Slot.
If I could undo all that happened that day, I would.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is great news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Dang, man, get out the way. Jesus Christ. It seems like all people like to do in this game is stand in the way.
Student would help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Probably by flying. You can fly on a broom in this game. I do know that. At least you should be able to. You did it in a lot of other ones.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
No, I guess that's like a side quest.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I ain't really gotta find them right now, but at the same time, couldn't hurt.
Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Reparo.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yeah, I know this ain't a high place, but it was a place where something did need to be repaired. And then for it to be in high places, that means it would have to be inside the school, because you can't get anywhere high outside.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well?
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oi, can you help me?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought perhaps a fellow Hufflepuff might have the perseverance to join me in a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Do we really need to practice flying on a broom?
Albie Weeks has been experimenting with new broom models for a while.
So many things to explore in this game.
I'm afraid of heights to fly on a broom.
Not really sure what that lights up. It's interesting though.
The sorting hat.
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur. What was it we were going to do?
We were each going to follow a Hogwarts treasure map. I'd suggest you start looking near the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom.
Okay, what's this? Good treasure.
My brother promised me his old broomstick once he's saved up for a new one. I can't wait.
Oh, I remember that day. Yes, in Greenhouse 3.
Yes, you'd hidden a bucket of leafy toadstools over at the far end.
Yes, I do recall now. And Professor Garlic knocked it over and ran out.
Probably hold off for that.
Alright, just need to go to the quest and... see what I can find here. A lot of these seem like side quests. It's locked. Okay, those are the ones I completed. I'll come back with these side missions. You can always do the exploring after finishing the game, that is. But it also doesn't hurt to look around while you're playing, that is, either.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track. I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Professor, could you remind me what I'm to do before I can learn Incendio?
Certainly. Complete the list of tasks I provided. Then come and see me. At that point, I will teach you the fire-making spell.
Okay.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be. Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian. I know.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Reparo.
Keep trying. You'll get it.
Reparo. Accurate. Protego.
Wait, what?
Excellent form.
Okay, hold on.
Leviosa. Reparo. Accio.
That was something.
Levioso! Reparo! Levioso! Lumos!
Next time, perhaps.
What the spell is it talking about? I want to look at something. So those other spells are kind of blue, which they're not in my list.
Lumos.
Yeah, I need to switch my spells up if I can. If I can. These ain't particularly what I need. Don't see anything that look like that other spell that he was talking about. All the other ones are locked.
Levioso!
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
I love it.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Protego!
Act like a winner.
Levioso! Stupefy!
There goes my wager.
Accio! Come on! Levioso! Reparo! Luma! Protego! Reparo! Reparo! Levioso! Luma!
Levioso!
Levioso! Accio!
I could never duel like that. Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Yeah, that's it right there. The element of fire is always easy to learn. Okay, let's see about the stairs. No, not here. Looks like the door. It's locked.
I've learned almost all of the goblin variants by heart.
Hello. I'd
How's
better
it-
keep an eye on high places
How's it
around
going?
the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Keep the good work.
Thank you. I'm trying anyway. This game does take time to master. I will say that. It's fun, but it takes time to master everything. I'm basically just exploring as I go.
You are doing a great job.
Appreciate it.
Ah, there you are.
I heard there's also other side quests to do even when you beat the game. So
Hello,
this will be
sir.
fun.
You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm
Keep it up.
Your schedule will wait indefinitely,
I will.
as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes. man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Ah!
To use a spell item, you must first add it to your spell set. Add Incendio now. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Okay, let me see which one I won't need. I might need that. I might need that one. Let's keep that. Just keep that one too. The only thing left is the black one. That one allows you to see in the dark. The other one... Okay, that repairs. I probably won't need that one, so let's trade it for that.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Okay, circle X, square X. Well, actually, no, square X, square X. Okay. Good thing I read over that twice. Invisibility. Looks like it. Well, it doesn't really show you how, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna try again though. Unless you gotta put it like right on there. Cause I didn't really put it on as one of my side spells either.
Revelio.
Let's see. One of these gotta be an invisibility spell, and if it is, I need to put it on this little menu thing. It'll be easier for me to use it when it's like this. Okay, good. Let's see which one I want to trade out though. I'm trying to think about that. Like, think about a spell that I most won't need, because I know I need fire, so I can't switch that one. And this one, I kind of need it for basically just holding objects, but This time I don't think I'll come across any objects that I need to grab onto. So, let's go ahead and do this. Nice.
Librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Shoot.
Quietly now.
Stealth mission, easy.
You told me the librarian
I
would
do
be
so
gone
many,
by
it's
now.
not even funny.
I said usually, but it'll still be alright. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do I need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Good gracious, what a mess!
The key. Here it is. That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Oh shoot, dang it. I don't know if that's a good idea. That's gonna play music, which will probably make them nervous.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
And we work in the dark to serve the light. Okay, how do we get past it? Guess let's go around this one. I might get it on the second try.
Should be in the clear now. Skulking about.
What the? Call me crazy, but I think that picture was
So
moving
what
just
is
a
it
few
you've
minutes
been
ago.
looking for? I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blast it! Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Okay, back to repairing then. Golly. I mean, I know I won't have to repair much, that's why I took it off, but at the same time, I didn't think I would be doing it so soon again. Plus, I don't really think we'll be grabbing on the people. Yeah, I might as well just take that off, because I don't really think we'll just be grabbing on to people. I seem to be repairing things more than I'm doing combat at the moment anyway.
Revelio. I should use Reparo on this broken armor.
That's what I just tried to do.
Revelio. Reparo.
Okay, I prefer not to be seen over here, so... Strange. Like, it's telling me to go this way, but then it says to go that way, so I'm like... Okay. Yeah, down I go.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it! Where might this lead?
Yeah, that was a bad idea. I had a feeling that would be.
Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell.
Let's see.
I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell.
That's what I'm doing, but I don't know. Shoot, my bad.
I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell. Incendio!
Nah, that ain't gonna work.
Leviosa!
This one should work. That one doesn't.
I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell. Incendio! Prepare.
Let's try the other part.
Reparo. Leviosa. I wonder if I can hit the rune with a spell. Incendio. Leviosa.
Can't be hit.
Incendio. Leviosa. Reparo.
Okay, there we go. Just took me a moment to figure it out.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Protego! Incendio! Incendio. Reparo. Protego. Stupefy.
King scene of spell. Oh my god. Well, I didn't know that was gonna happen. I guess as soon as it comes out, I gotta go through it. This is a little bit tricky. Got it.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Let's keep my wits about me. Incendio! Protego! is a book after all.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said,
Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Okay. Thought I saw something blue there for a second.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing.
Yes.
It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
And there was Assassin's Creed Valhalla, that dealt with Ragnarok. And then there was God of War, that dealt a whole lot with Ragnarok. And then the other God of War with his son after that, which was God of War Ragnarok. God of War and God of War Ragnarok when Kratos started using that axe. And then of course, as we all know, there's Thor, which he was actually in the game, but there's also more with Thor. So technically, the only thing I'm saying, both in Assassin's Creed wise and all the other games I'd have mentioned, I seem to, every time I play a game, I seem to like step into like the Greek mythology area of gods. That's all I'm saying.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return.
And then when it came to Warframe,
and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Then when it came to Warframe, there was also Loki. So there was a little bit of Greek mythology in Warframe as well. Since they had him in there. So it's like every adventure game I do has a little bit of Greek mythology in it.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Well, outside the castle would be right there. Give me 1 second here.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
No, I wouldn't be over here. Let me see if I can track it. It's locked. Appreciate everybody's support and all the watch time. playing a guitar? What the? Oh my god. I can't believe that picture is actually playing a guitar.
What am I missing?
Smell. Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
I don't know why she wanted us to do that in the first place.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Let's see.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the Dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Hold on a minute.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite. Keep at it. A garden requires patience as much as water and sun.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop?
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that.
Okay, I got 2 of them there. Let me see. That should work. Attack the target. Well, yeah, that's the only thing I got left. which is what I had selected.
Protego!
Well, somehow.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that.
Okay, let me see if there's like a certain spell that's good for like tossing, cause...
Revelio.
That... I don't know if I have it or not.
Reparo.
First things first, huh? Cause any spell that I do have, I don't even know if it's gonna work.
Look at that. That's the momentum they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we really ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
With that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their
Sounds more like Earth environmental science.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Off on another adventure, are we?
You really showed that troll what's what, didn't you?
anyone been into Albie Weeks' shop lately? I'm always looking for an excuse to go to Spin Butchers, even if I can't afford to be brewing.
I heard that Professor Binns died one night and showed up to class the next morning as if nothing had happened. Don't think he even knows he's a ghost.
The Aurors or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
I saw them all.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round. Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather, as you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission. Perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fruiper Feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fruiper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
See here.
Keep your potion station.
That's interesting.
Should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fruiper Feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurance potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Okay, now to choose. I guess I'll have to do this.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and...
Yeah, that's gonna take...
odd.
Wait.
What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Again. Dragon's done. What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Endurance potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Sounds more like
I
psychology.
think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you ask me.
My robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
The most hardest major on earth. can't go this way, so... Open this dang chair. What?
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Door's locked. What about that one? Okay. Guess not. Let's do it this way, because I don't see any other way out of that thing. Not unless I have a trail, that is, which I'll have to create one. That's only at the map. Let's just look at the quest. It's easier to track like that.
There's something in there.
Any luck finding my diary and the rest of my books?
Can you remind me what you needed help with again?
I need someone to collect the 5 books flying about the library for me. One of them is my personal diary, and I'd really like to have it back before it falls into the wrong hands. Any luck finding my diary and the rest of my books?
What are you doing?
What the heck? Call me crazy, but I think that was a statue humming.
Everyone falls off their broom at least once. My siblings and I have all been through them.
probably won't be able to run for much longer. As I run, it depletes the blue energy that I have. But I'm trying to make this as quick as I can. Instead of, you know, just running all slow over there. Could fast travel there as well, but, you know, it's the thrill of the adventure that makes the game interesting, so that's why I'm, like, you know, going around the spot. I want you guys to, like, have a good time and, like, see the environment. Fast traveling in a game like this, fast traveling kind of takes the fun out of it, because you don't get to see as much of your environment, and plus the game is so widespread. So I guess I find that, like, when it comes to a game like this, the environment is what makes it fun.
Intriguing.
And the things that are around you.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student.
Even in Uno, it has something to do with the gods.
I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit. Try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Protego!
I beg your pardon! How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
I never thought Ranrock's...
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you?
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Any whispers going about the town?
You may have noticed we have a bit of a rivalry with Upper Hogsfield. Not much to it, but we're still the better of the two Hogsfields. Better than most other places, too.
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. And I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price. My prices are low enough already, you see.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you healthy and safe.
What do you have for sale?
Ah, yes, a wonderful choice. Oh dear, not enough money, I'm afraid. Very sorry. I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
I shouldn't have did that.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
I hope to see you again sometime.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
Let me see. I don't think you can buy back from them, though.
What do you have for sale?
That's why I keep going to them, because I got a feeling I sold something by accident that I wasn't supposed to. least I kept the mask.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Check the inventory real fast. I know about the objective, I'll deal with that momentarily. Why does it still say level 1? Something ain't right about this. And according to
Hello, Mr.
this,
What can I do
I
for
want to
you?
look at the things that I got to
What do you
sell.
have for sale?
Which I still should have the mask, but then when you look at the things to the menu, it's like I don't have them. You know what I mean?
I hope to see you again sometime.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
That's weird.
Protego! Incendio! Protego! Incendio! Incendio!
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Caught him off guard.
I won't rest.
An encampment. This must be it. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more
Protego!
powerful.
We should have killed that traitor, Arn, when we took his cards.
happening? Aha!
Incendio. Protect.
Arrogant child! Your little magistrates won't distract me!
Incendio. Leviosa. Protego.
How childish!
Well played.
Leviosa.
Who do you think you are? Why drag this out longer than necessary?
How many of you are there?
Incendio.
How nice of you.
Protego.
Why have you not run away?
Ha! The move of a coward. I'll get you.
Incendio. Leviosa.
Stop it! My young friend. I will make you pay. Someone been taken out.
Incendio.
You are terribly
Incendio.
You're suffering, do you? You'll not go well for you.
Protego.
Easily diverted.
I will make you pay. Ranrock will lead us to victory!
Protego. Leviosa. Incendio.
Release me! Release me! Ranrock will unite us! Are you quite finished?
No, it's not what I was expecting.
Protego.
I'll get you yet! An utterly pitiful display!
Reparo.
Oh, look at you! Well done! If only Ranrock were here to see this! I should have been so death!
Incendio.
I feel as though you're not even trying!
Oh, that did some damage, just not enough. Barely hit him.
Reparo. Leviosa.
This doesn't hurt!
Incendio.
What's that? Those not your best moment, I fear.
following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind.
No, up for a bit of dying, are we? Ranrock won't be stopped. Why have you not run away? Intend to die, do you?
Sorry for the wait, but I do have to kill these guys before I do anything, it seems like. This doesn't make any sense. If you go over here, it leads to a dead end. If this doesn't work, then I'm just gonna go to the different spot, because I'm not seeing anything but dead ends.
Incendio. Potato. Reparo. Incendio. Incendio.
That's interesting.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
That will be all. Thank you for your time.
Let's see, I did use up all my health things over there,
Hello,
I think,
Mr. Semi.
so might be good if I gather some.
What do you have for sale?
Ah, yes, a wonderful choice. Oh dear, not enough money, I'm afraid. I hope to see you again sometime.
Okay, that was the one thing I needed, because those are the things I need to heal. And I just got out of a battle, so...
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid I still don't have my carts.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a dock. She's nipped back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stand aside!
Incendio.
I love burning people to death. And electrocuting
watch the
them.
light go out of your eyes. there! We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student over my dead body!
You made a great mistake, little brat.
Incendio.
Potato. I know your kind. You weak.
Incendio.
Stop that right now.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres. You got the mallow sweet to work. Now, what to do about these pyres?
Well, she has no clue apparently. It's hard to say how to solve this trial though. And that thing keeps on glowing.
Protego!
Perhaps a spell might help us here.
Incendio! Reparo! Levioso!
Doesn't really say which one.
Incendio!
Okay, the stone.
These pillars are pyres, and pyres are meant to be lit.
I wonder... Well, that's not much to go on. Yeah. I can always figure it out later, if it'll let me, that is. I'm gonna save here. Alright. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe.